Hello everyone, welcome back. In the last video we solved till level 5 of Bandit, and in this video we are going to go for 4 or 5 more levels. So first of all, let's just log in. Let's connect to the SSH server at Bandit 5 at the bandit.labs.overthewire.org and port number 2220, and the password is the last password that we got in the last video, and we are in. So in this level it says that the password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the in-here directory and has the following properties: human readable, 1033 bytes in size, and it is not executable. Okay, so if we go inside the in-here directory, we see that there are 20 more directories, and each directory might have many more files, so it is definitely not feasible to look at each of these files. So what we are going to do instead is use the find command, right? So you can learn about the find command in this page right here. So what the hint that this level gives us is, so it is a file, right? So it is a file which is stored somewhere under the in-here directory. So it means that it is stored right here in this starting. We will start searching from this directory, right? The current directory means dot, and it has all of the following properties. So the first property is it is human readable. So the second property, let's look at the second property. The second property is 1033 bytes in size, and we can write dash size 1033C. So C means bytes, and then not executable means not, and dash executable. So if we press enter, then we see that the file that we are searching for is in maybe here 07/.file2. We are going to copy this and we are going to simply print this, and we get the answer. So we get the password. Let's leave 2 lines to signify that this is from the second part of the video. And now we can log into Bandit 7, to Bandit 6. So what happened here, what we did here is we are trying to find a file, start searching from the directory that we are in. The thing that we are searching is a file, type F means file. It is 1033 bytes and it is not executable. So let's go and let's connect to Bandit 6. Let's paste the password, and we are in Bandit 6. So let's go to level 6 and we can see the description. The password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties: owned by the user Bandit 7, owned by the group Bandit 6, and 33 bytes in size. Okay, so it is in the server, so it's not in the home directory. You can see that we are in /home/bandit 6. It can be anywhere, right? So we are in the root directory right now, so it can be anywhere. Okay, so we have to find a file, start searching from the topmost directory available to us. We are searching a file, so type F. The user is Bandit 7. The user is Bandit 7 and the group is Bandit 6, and the file is 33 bytes in size, so dash size 33C. Okay, I made a mistake. It's just Bandit 6. So if we So we got a lot of permission denied. So what we can do here is %2 less than /def/null. Okay, it's just 2. Yeah, okay. So what happened here is, let's type that command again so that it will be clear. So you know, in any system there is a root user and there is a normal user, and we are trying to access all the files as a normal user, and a normal user does not have the permission to access all the files, right? So we got a lot of permission denied messages. So to remove those permission denied messages, we wrote 2 greater than /def/null. So 2 means standard error, I think, and /def/null is a file where we are going to send those errors so that we do not see the errors on the screen. So the file that we are in search of is bandit7.password. We are going to cat this, and this is the password for the next level. We are going to save it here, and we are going to log in to bandit7. Connection reset by peer. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Alright, so we are in bandit7, and let's look at the description. The password for the next level is stored in a file data.txt next to the word millionth. Alright, so we have a file data.txt, and if we print the file data.txt, we can see that there are a lot of lines, right? So in this case, what we can do is we can cat the file data.txt, use a pipe operator, and grep the word millionth, because it says that the password is stored next to the word millionth. So millionth, and if we do that, we will get our password. So what happened here is, so the pipe operator, what it does is, it sends the output of this part as the input of this part, right? So the output of first part, so when we print the data.txt, whatever output we saw, it is sent to the second part, and what grep does is, grep finds a certain word, a certain keyword or a certain word that we specify among the large text that it is sent here, right? So what this command does is, it just searches for the word millionth and just prints that line. It does not print anything else, it ignores everything, and that way we have our password for this level as well. And we will now connect to bandit 8. I think I will do just 5 levels in this video as well. Okay, so we are in bandit 8. So now let's look at the description that bandit 8 has. The password for the next level is stored in file data.txt and is the only line of text that occurs once. Okay, this is easy as well. So we have data.txt, and if we want to see, we can see that it has a large number of text, right? So what we can do here is, we can print the file data.txt, then we can use sort. So what sort does is, it will sort the entire file in alphabetical order from A to Z, right? And then we can send that sorted output, and we can use the command unique-u. So what this does is, if two lines for example, if our file is of 100 lines, and if the line number 50 and 51 are same, it will remove one of them and make it only one. So what this does basically is it removes all the duplicate values. So if we enter, then that is the answer. So what we did here is, like the description said that the line of text only occurs once, so we basically removed all the values that occurs more than once, and this was the only line remaining. And this is our password. Let's store that as well, and we will log into Bandit at Bandit 9. It's taking some time. So we are in Bandit 9, and let's look at the description given to us at Bandit 9. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt in one of the few human readable strings preceded by several equals to character. This is also very easy. So we have data.txt, and we are not going to print it, we are directly going to give you the answer. The password is stored next to human readable string preceded by several equal to characters. So what we can do is we can grep equal to, sorry, it has to be inside the double quote, grep binary file matches. Wait a minute. Okay, so we are not to use the cat command here, we are going to use another command. It is called the strings command, right? So what strings command does is that it prints out anything that is human readable. So we already have the password here, but we are going to do it in another way as well. For example, if I go to my own system, let's go to pictures, right? So there are several pictures here, and as you know, pictures don't normally contain strings, but it does have some strings, like it might have some meta value or something. So if I write strings and let's say space.png, so whatever human readable data that png file contains will be printed. So that is what strings does. So the correct way of solving this might be strings data.txt, and then we are going to grep double equals to, and this is the answer. And we're going to save this here as well, and maybe we will do one more level, and that will be it for today. So we're going to, okay, now we have hit double digits, Bandit 10. A few minutes ago, maybe 1 minute ago, I said that it is not the correct way to get the password, but let me correct my statement. If you get the password in any way, that is the correct way, but it was not the intended way. So let's go to Bandit 10. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, which contains base64 encoded data. So that's not that hard either. So we have data.txt. If we print it just like that, it's going to return random bunch of values, and whenever you see these double equal to sign at the end, always assume that it's a base 64 value. It can be something else as well, but it's almost always a base 64 value. So what we can do is we can send this, and we can base 64 decode. Alright, so the password is this. So what does base 64 do? So base 64 is it encodes anything. So for example, in my own system, if I echo hello world, it's going to echo hello world. But if I base 64 it, right, so it's going to encode the value and turn it into something that you don't know. So as far as my knowledge goes, in database management systems, the images are stored in base64 values, and base64 is also used in web requests. Sometimes base64 can also be used to do some attacks like cross-site scripting sometimes, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, please go ahead. Suggestions are very welcome. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.